What a week it's been here at the Vatican. We had a consistory to create 24 new cardinals, a major meeting of the College of Cardinals, and a new book from the Pope. We'll look at all of this today on the Vatican Report. I'm Carol Glatz, Catholic News Service, Rome correspondent.
And I'm John Thavis. It's unusual when the world's cardinals come together, and it happened a few days ago here at the Vatican. The Pope wanted them here to discuss 5 agenda items, including the clerical sex abuse scandals. There was one interesting development here. The Vatican disclosed that it was preparing to send out guidelines for handling these cases to every bishop's conference. Now that is a more centralized approach that some people have been urging for some time.
The other hot topic at the meeting was religious freedom. Now, a lot of people expected that to deal with Christian minorities in the Middle East and other regions. But the discussion focused more on Western societies where the church has become marginalized. Cardinal Francis George of Chicago, for example, told the meeting that secularism is reducing religious freedom in the United States.
The Pope presided over a consistory and a Mass with the new cardinals over the weekend. Now, the red hat is often seen by outsiders as a symbol of authority and power. The Pope went out of his way to underline that this is not a status symbol, but a sign of service to the Church. And as always, he reminded the cardinals that this service can even lead to martyrdom, the shedding of blood, and thus the red color of the hat and the vestments.
Now, while in Rome, the cardinals were making sure they got their hands on advanced copies of the Pope's new book, Light of the World. The book is a long interview with a German journalist. And what's striking about it is that the Pope is so direct, so plain-spoken about almost any question that the journalist could throw at him.
In fact, one of the questions was about condoms, and the Pope's response has created quite a stir. What he said was this: in his view, condoms are not the answer to the AIDS epidemic. The Pope thinks education and sexual responsibility is the first and best answer. But he said that in some circumstances, using a condom to reduce the risk of infection might be a step toward taking moral responsibility for one's actions. Now, he gave the example of a prostitute, which left people wondering about the other situations where this might apply.
The Pope spoke about many things in the book, including some personal reflections on his age and his health. He said his days were very busy and he could feel a loss of stamina. Asked about papal resignation, he said that if a pope could no longer feel he was able to carry out the duties of the papacy, he should resign. But he made it clear he wasn't ready for that. And the book itself shows that even at age 83, Pope Benedict remains an articulate and energetic leader. I'm Carol Glatz.
And I'm John Thavis, Catholic News Service.